That's good.
Well, it was funny to me.
I like it.
I gotta get my joyous back because that shit sound worse.
What's a
Your
joyous?
Joy.
Oh, I thought you said joyous.
Well, I did say joyous. My joyous demeanor back.
Oh, okay.
Because I'd have been like, bitch, you got more on your face. Put it
God
somewhere else.
damn.
Put it on your titties.
God
Oh,
damn.
Jesus. All right.
Show me your tits.
Oh, God.
That's all I've been asking, all right? Show me them bacon bits.
What's your favorite kind of tits?
You know, me?
Both of y'all.
My favorite kind of titties?
I just know I hate eucalyptus titties.
What is that?
The ones that go like
Minty
this.
titty? Ooh, the rocket nipple.
I call them
the rocket
I call them eucalyptus titties.
What that mean?
I've been calling them that since I've been watching Real Sex.
Titty look like a pine tree branch.
Yeah, that shit go like this. Most respectfully, most be having them Jones that go like that. It's like a ski slope. It's like a ski slope. It's like the big jump. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's kind of shaped like an elf shoe.
Elf shoe.
That's not really
A
my
clog.
like kind of
This
porn.
shit like
So, nigga said the fucking titties look like clogs. Thank you very much.
Hello.
I don't really watch that kind of porn. I don't really know what
Oh no, that's not even a porn.
This ain't about porn.
titties look like. I'm just
You
saying.
didn't see them
I'm saying I
before?
don't know what they titties look like because I don't be.
You ain't never watched like a samurai movie.
No, I don't like those.
See, look, this something that I was talking about the other day. I can't
That's
remember
such
who
a
it was.
black man
I
thing.
think it's like men. We have that power of like like imagination because in school as a youngling, you know what I'm saying. You get the,
Always some uncle shit. It's
get
always
the,
some uncle shit.
When I was in school as a youngling,
I looked at the titties.
the titties
I mean,
everywhere.
Titty inspector.
Because before you actually seen, you know what I'm saying, some titties or, you know what I'm saying, because you in your head just, ooh, I wonder what they look like, you know what I'm saying, sitting in class.
Especially
like,
titties.
It's always that teacher, you know, they look good.
How old was y'all when y'all first saw y'all first set of titties?
First grade.
Okay.
I know the girl. She ended up having like alopecia, and then she left the school, and then she came back in 5th grade, right? And she had this wig, and everybody used to snatch her wig off in the cafeteria. I swear for God. I
I had an initial question, but the more this story went on, I'm just like, what? Okay, all right. Now timeline order.
Yeah, we used to go back behind the cubbies and kiss. She used to let me touch her titty. I used to suck that nipple.
I about to say it wasn't nothing but a chest in the nipple.
No, she was one of them ones that was
How
like
old was y'all?
She was drinking
1st grade.
goat
That's
milk.
all
She
I
was
know.
6 with
I
a
know
nipple.
where I was at.
breast and regular whole milk. Ain't no way in
Hold on,
hell.
did it want 1st grade? Hold on.
I was like, yeah, I said this couldn't have been 1st grade.
No,
6.
no.
That's crazy. That's weird. This is weird.
Yeah, I was just like,
Let me remember
But it
my
was
class.
just
Let me
the-
remember my
He said
classrooms.
it
Let me remember my
was
classrooms. 2, 3. It was 1st grade.
couldn't have been.
Bro,
Yes.
I'm crying over here. Well, he is a big guy. Maybe he was big for a 1st grader.
They both must have been. Never mind.
She was one of the girls that was like pre-developed before everybody.
Crying. At 6 though?
6. First,
That's-
I'm from
yeah,
Portsmouth.
that-
I don't know if that's right.
That's not right.
I don't know if 6th grade, 6 years old is 1st grade for us.
I don't know when the
Let me
fuck
think.
how y'all scaled it. But
1st grade.
2nd grade was Miss Robinson.
Seven.
It was 2nd grade.
that
It was
ain't
Miss
no better.
Robinson. It was Miss Robinson. It was Miss Robinson's class.
That ain't no better.
Cause I didn't do it in 3rd grade. She was gone. It was 2nd
Well,
grade.
the first
the
time
girl
I
gone.
touched, seen, touch, and mutually seen.
Mutually seen titties, huh?
I think I was probably like in 5th grade and 4th or 5th grade. I was around one of my friend's house, and their older sister was upstairs changing. And I don't think she knew we was like walking by downstairs.
Oh
And they
shit.
had one of them bathrooms that was up there. And I'm like, I didn't know, but I looked up.
You got the piss, huh? Oh, okay.
Nice titties. And I just, I played it off because I wasn't about to tell my home, but oh yeah, I seen your sister titties.
Y'all still friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then first mutual titties. I think it was like 5th grade too. Yeah.
What you mean first mutual titty?
Right.
Like
Did you force the titties?
no, that like
Oh, that was
I wanted to
accidental
see, and
titties
she
first
wanted to show
time.
me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
It was a swap.
There was a mutual exchange, you know what I'm saying, going
A
on.
visual swap.
Oh no, I mean it was more than just visual, but I'm just saying, yeah, like first time she showed me titties, I wanted to see titties.
I showed her titties.
No, she showed me titties.
You showed the titties back, huh?
No, I showed her something else.
Whoa, I don't want to know.
Oh Jesus.
What was on that bitch like?
I didn't show my parts. I did not show parts until I got to like.
What was the initial question?
What was the first time you saw titties?
Oh yeah. All right, yeah.
Good for y'all.
Well, okay, and then like porn wise, it was much earlier than then, but like first
Real
live
sex.
titties.
Thank you, HBO. I will
Well.
Mute.
Y'all need to like drop them old episodes again because it's
Them
some
shits
stuff
is
I
not
did.
about to be hot.
What? It ain't about them being hot. I need to
You want
relearn.
the nostalgia
I need to
porn?
go. No, I need to. It's not about the porn. They taught us real lessons. Like you would learn a lot. You would learn a lot.
Looking
because
back on it,
they real life went to like different groups. You could learn about sex positions. Fucking.
I can give you a great podcast.
How
It was
to
very
like
boring, though.
how to
Not
what?
looking- No, looking back on it,
Yo,
no,
you're
like,
wild.
From our perspective
was
now.
great.
Give me taxi
our
cab
perspective
confessions.
on what we
I
know
need
and
all
what
of
we've
it.
done.
Give
I
me
want all of
taxi
it.
cab
It
confessions.
was very
All of
like it was very like
I want all of it. I enjoyed real
Bland.
sex. I enjoyed it. I don't know what they talking about. I
that's
enjoyed
much
it.
better. I had
I learned
to fix it.
so much shit.
okay.
I,
Look
I,
at
learned,
this.
I learned
Real
shit
Sex
from
on
real sex,
HBO.
but taxi cab
Round
confessions
and
was
Brown.
better.
That shit was ghetto. All
I
they did
like
was
that
fuss,
shit.
talk shit, and fuck.
You know, real sex was good. It was educative, but I agree with Willie T. It was boring.
I don't
The
think
shit
it
was
boring.
stale. It was a
It
bit
was
stale.
like it was like
I was sheltered,
unseasoned
so-
porn.
I was sheltered,
motherfucking
so-
Cajun with like
When I was watching it.
everything in MSG.
I was sheltered when I was
Brown
watching
and
it, so
Brown,
that shit
fucking
was like
X videos,
Brown and Brown.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
that shit was
Yeah.
fucking.
Oh my gosh. xnxx.com.
Yup. The blue screen. Then we
X
the blue
Cam.
screen. Yeah, I didn't watch
Pornhub.
none of that until I got to high school.
Oh.
I didn't start watching porn until I started going to my cousin's house.
I remember when my mom found it on the computer, and I was like, it was a virus or something like that, and it won't me.
Oh Jesus! My brother tried to
was
download porn. My brother tried to download porn on my mama computer on LimeWire.
Oh, I've done that.
Got us a virus. I ain't know what the fuck was going on.
LimeWire definitely added more viruses to my computer than porn ever has.
Yeah,
Because
that shit was the
I
worst.
had every I had at least 20,000 songs in my iTunes before that shit crashed.
LimeWire sent the police to your house.
Who?
Who?
You ain't never got that letter in the mail?
No.
I downloaded Rihanna's album one time.
Uh-huh.
Got a nice little email from LimeWire.
Are you serious?
From the copyright people, like, know what
She
you
was serious
did.
about her shit.
put it back.
Put it back.
I ain't never.
We know what you did.
Oh
Put it
my
back.
god.
They was like,
What do you send
We'll
it
let
back
it
and
go.
delete it?
nah, I kept that shit.
I'm not saying.
We
Yeah,
bought.
fuck it.
What you gonna do to me?
And you
I got
think
too much
Just
music.
kidding.
you know
All my
how many-
initial iTunes music was from there. Like all the stuff that stay on my cloud, like
Yeah.
that shit. There.
Y'all wanted me to get
If
rid
they
of
send a
it?
message to everybody, do you know how many letters would be on one street?
Everybody.
Like
Yeah,
what?
In
it'd
one
be
hood.
crazy.
And
Shit.
don't let it be an
Crazy.
apartment complex.
Yeah, I was just about to say in one hood.
Can I get a little volume on mine? I feel like I'm just not, like, I'm a little lagging behind here. Okay.
No, I think I got my mic back. So I think we just,
Well, I'm the softest one and mine was the lowest. That's not how the settings go.
Oh yeah, no.
You had it there.
I ain't touch it.
I ain't touch it.
Oh, I'm gonna be policing these microphones.
Oh.
Yeah.
It won't me.
Yeah.
I like that song.
You like that?
Fuck you mean?
Your toes smell like garbage.
What the fuck y'all talking
Go to hell.
about? Right.
All right, we gotta start this show, y'all. This whole thing, I've been recording it, but
I know.
We
My
keep
shit
some
like-
of this stuff.
discount.
That was good jar. That was good talk.
That was some good jargon. That's why I was like, I'm getting this.
I don't think we answered the question though. Favorite kind of titties.
Yeah, we did.
First of all, I didn't even tell y'all when I first saw my titties. Don't be
I'm about to say yeah. We didn't even finish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She lived next door to my dad. We was like 6. And I knew I liked bitches. And she lifted her shirt up and I lifted mine and we was just chest to chest on the back porch next door. Like,
What the fuck?
yeah.
That's crazy.
So y'all Michelangelo titties from the back porch?
Nah. We went to each. Yeah. We went to the back porch and definitely dinged. It was great. It was fantastic. I forgot her name, but she was really high yellow, young. You know, my age. We was young
Yeah.
and shit like that.
So the way I picture it, you remember fucking Love and Basketball?
Yeah.
With the windows next to each other like that, y'all can see each other and y'all get up in the morning or something like that.
But it was more like you want to ride bikes or some shit. Like, what's up, Barbados? But then I just knew I was like advanced, so I was like, you about to be advanced with me, bitch. Pull them out.
Show me your tits.
Pull them out.
Fuck you, me.
Yep.
Yeah. That shit was. I was a player since. You feel me? Gotta keep it
dead.
easy peasy.
I'm dead.
Oh, y'all ready to start this show?
Yeah.
This is some really good Patreon stuff. Whenever we get
Mm-hmm.
there, yeah, that was a great conversation. Let's talk about titties. All right.
Breath mints.
What's good people? Welcome to another motherfucking episode of the Turnt Wit podcast. I'm your hostess for the mostest, TT, sitting here. You know what I'm saying? TT, that stands for top tier. If you know, you know. For those who don't, look through the first 5 episodes because we talked about it.
Hello.
I am right next to me is my co-hostess for the mostest, Willie T.
What's good? How y'all doing?
Willie T.
And on the other side of him is my guy, the king, Big I.
What's happening?
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
y'all.
3 eyes to my alumni.
Come on now. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Smoke.
Come on now.
Come on. So
Yeah.
what's going on, y'all? How about y'all?
Niggas is good.
Yeah, I can agree with him.
Niggas is decent.
Definitely managing and surviving in the best way possible.
Okay, as we would all hope so.
Yeah. This week was a testament to the grind, for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
New things happening in your life.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got shit
exciting
happening.
things.
Yeah. Just everything moving slow but fast at the same time. So, but I've been like he said, managing it and just keeping neutral, keeping pushing through. What you got going on?
This week has been a testament to the budget.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, for real. Nigga, goddamn. Switching,
Ooh.
making changes in life
Sorry,
is
y'all.
crazy. What you got going on, TT?
Me?
Yeah.
I went back to work. And
Emails.
I'm gonna
Just
be
ask.
honest, like maybe our parents is right. We ain't built for this shit.
Built for what? Life?
Work.
They put us here to do this.
No, because they be like, y'all don't know how to work hard. I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired. This shit is ghetto, bro. I'm so tired of getting up and going to work.
No, for real.
That shit is for the birds. Like, don't do this. Don't do me. Y'all,
And the bees.
come
The
on.
way I see it, then they had to do more manual labor than we did. We
Who?
do now. Like older
Oh,
people.
Now, you think they
Because-
had to do more manual labor? Okay, I'm keeping up.
Because like now we got more machines and more technology that can really do some of the shit that they, couldn't do.
I think it's harder for us because we have to compete with so many machines.
Mm-hmm.
And we know it's something out there that can make it easier, and we just like fuck this shit. Well, not necessarily fuck this shit, but
Huh?
I don't know. I'm high. I mean, all that to say, we don't know how to work as hard as they do in a sense because we got shit to make it somewhat easier for us now than they did.
I agree. But I feel like we got to work harder with our
Fuck that
brains.
shit. I was about to say
Yeah.
that. Fuck that shit. My brain be exhausted. They did more physical labor.
That's what I'm
we
saying.
did.
My brain
But
is...
mentally, we work. We is doing shit. Like, all of us right now got more than one thing going on.
Yes, correct. Correct.
We got like, and that's not just working wise.
Perfect.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not even getting into
Life.
like our personal lives.
I feel like, do
So,
you feel like we
like-
got to have more like hustle in us now than they did?
Yes.
I feel like everybody hustling,
Yes.
so we all got to hustle
Do
like
you
20
know
times
how
harder.
much my parents' rent was in their first place?
$428.
It was like $600.
What was the pay structure back then, though?
My dad was bodying bread. That nigga still bodying bread. What
He
you
don't
talking
spend
about?
no money.
Yeah, he wasn't one of those either. So like he body bread. So like that shit was
Body
good. And my
bread.
mom was working for a government institution. So body and bread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She didn't all her bad bread. She didn't even use her money to pay off her credit. She was just racking up bread too. So you know what I'm saying? Until it got to a certain point where she had to pay that shit. But like, yeah, bro. So like it was lit.
Mm-hmm.
And they had like they paid $6 for like I think they had a 2-bedroom out the beach.
That's fire.
So like by the beach too.
But what is body and bread? Like, how much was they making? Because that all
Oh.
count. It's all about numbers.
That nigga, if I'm not mistaken, from the conversation me and him had, then he was making 38. When he met my mom, he was making 45. By the time he had me, a year later, he was making 55. And then by the time they got divorced, that's why we was able to like survive in Portsmouth by ourselves for a while. That nigga was making 90.
Oh shit!
Are we
By
talking
the time
per
he
hour or
retired-
a year? Per
a year.
Okay.
And then by the time he retired, he was making like over 100.
How long he been retired?
About 5 years, maybe 6.
Okay.
But he has a lot of investments.
To take care of yourself, the better you look.
I tell you what,
Yeah,
these
especially if you get to
goddamn
go to Ross and
celebrities
Burlington.
aging backwards.
That's what I'm saying. Like
How the fuck they doing it?
for real.
But yeah, they is aging backwards and shit. That shit is weird. That shit's getting
Yeah, like
interesting.
celebrities, they got the money.
Yeah.
Money is the root of all evil, but it is just like a tool of access here in our wonderful country,
Yeah,
in our world.
yeah.
So, do you think it's just the money, or do you think it's their celebrity status? Because I know motherfuckers with money and they still look like they aging like the money. But these celebrities that got the same, or if not less money than the motherfuckers that looking old with the money, are looking younger and younger.
You saying there's people with money that look old, and then there's these celebrities that look young and they got money.
But they got less money than the motherfuckers that look old. So if the old people could, if it's
Well,
the
you
money,
know-
if it's the money that's making them and keeping them looking young, why ain't these other motherfuckers doing it? And the celebrities that are.
Because the influence is a gateway to the money. So the influence has to look good, and the money takes care of the influence. You get what I'm saying? Like a record label will pay anything to make something work because they're gonna make money from it. So like NBA YoungBoy, he went to jail. They got him out of jail. They put him in this house. They made sure he stayed in the house and did all his time. They backed all of this music he put out. But they made all this fucking money off YouTube hand over fist. So it was an investment still. What I'm saying, which still intel means like the money is the root.
I think they. Can I get
Oh no, go ahead.
conspiracal on y'all?
Come on.
I think they drinking blood or baby's blood or something, because that it's a what is it called?
Adrenochrome.
Yep.
Adrenochrome. Tell me.
I
more about
just couldn't think of the
this.
fucking
You ever
word.
seen Monsters Inc?
Yes. With
You
the
remember when they
screams?
scared? Yeah, when they scared the kids and they and you see how it
Scream.
fill up with that red fluid.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to be like terrorized baby blood. So yeah, so it's basically the same thing in real life. They basically just put it in the movie, and that's what's happening in real life through my research as well. You know,
And that's how it's keeping them young.
yeah.
Okay.
But then you also have these other influencers, like through my research as well, in my opinion. You have other influencers that are, let's say, they're of good embodiment. They want to do well for their selves, their people, the people. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody involved.
And you know, it might be gonna be clones because they don't want to do certain things and they don't want to move a certain way because they want to. You know, most people when they envision themselves doing things, they envision themselves doing things a certain way. You know what I'm saying? When you can't do it that way because you have to do certain things. Like I said, through my research, they don't need you no more. They just need the visual you. They don't need the actual soul of you.
Which takes back to like the money buys the influence. The influence, and you create the influence. For example, like Kim Kardashian, right? If Kim go broke, if she can't continue to keep up to look like Kim Kardashian and appeal to be Kim Kardashian, for example, and this is just all metaphorically speaking,
Of course.
nobody's gonna be influenced by this. You don't have anything to offer.
Yeah.
Not a fantasy
Yeah.
in how you look, not a fantasy in your life. But
Yeah.
money buys the fantasy, and the fantasy it gives people hope, which is also influence. You know what I'm saying? Because now everybody wanted to look like a Kardashian. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what I'm saying to bring it full circle with what this gentleman said earlier and what you just said here.
Locked in. Yeah. And everything we say here is
Influence.
metaphorical or theoretical. We won't know until we go to the resting place.
Wow. And that was a word by the group.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
And they turned with it, y'all.
That was like skipping rocks. It hit boom, boom. Like, wait a minute.
Where did we start?
Resting place.
Right. Like, damn. I'm like, damn, where did we start? Resting place. That shit came quick. You said something about clones that made me think about how, like, our guy Jamie Foxx is back. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. Can we get a round of applause for Jamie Foxx? We have a round of applause button, but that works.
We gonna
That
drop a
works.
bomb.
That works.
Shout out Jamie.
Drop some bombs for Jamie Foxx. They saying Jamie Foxx a clone. What y'all think?
Yeah, where his head tattoo at?
Because they ain't remove it. Where they take the piece of skin off?
I didn't see the back of his head, but I did see that his skin
Like
is
a
much
little
lighter. But he looks like he may have been sick.
Nah.
Sick don't change your head shape.
Yeah, their skull is always gonna be the same shape unless you start shaving it down. Unless you getting it molded every night.
And
why would you get your head molded?
you gotta mold it as a baby.
Wait, can we can't remold it as adults, can
I
we?
don't think so. I mean, unless you like for example, like football players, if you keep putting your head in that helmet, like that shit. Yeah.
Motorcycle head.
You said what?
I don't know about that.
Why?
Because I didn't squeeze my head. Get this in some. It ain't no changing.
You gotta lay on the back
He
of
said
that
to
shit,
get
right?
this in some.
You gotta
Hey, that
roll
nigga
shit.
crazy.
At night, get the roll
Okay,
on.
well then he confirmed it. So then it's just like you can't remold it.
You can't remold your head.
So why is his skull shape different?
Maybe
It
his
ain't
face
him.
was fuller and then he lost so much weight.
And also,
Did you see the crown though?
if you look at his
Crown is
beard,
not
He always had a big head.
No, it was wide though. Like now it's like my
narrower.
shit. It's like
Because
my
he's
shit.
It's slim.
thinner.
What they got to do
'Cause
with
he
his
was sick.
skull?
Because you couldn't see as much of his skull's definition because his face had so much more meat on
that
it.
shit bad as hell.
Y'all crazy. Y'all don't know science.
my head still defined, and I'm a little chunky. So
Your head was way slimmer in those pictures I saw.
not up here.
Keeping it a stack.
That's what I'm saying. Not
This
up
part
here.
was slimmer too.
cap.
Pull a picture up.
Hey,
the
look at the
hairline.
head shape though.
the
It's not the same.
This is before. This is before.
It's not the
It's
same.
just skinnier. Look at his whole face.
Look at the
is bad.
top.
That's because his
It's
hairline
not the
is
same.
done.
No.
Look at his hairline there. Look at this shit. This is about the same size as his face over there. The hairline ain't down.
And then this
low.
one, the hairline farther back.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Also,
He look
y'all,
pale like he ain't been outside. Poor thing.
He ain't
That
been
nigga look
outside.
malnourished.
Because he ain't had no sun. He ain't got no energy from the sun.
That's just
He a
not
black
him.
man.
That's just
He
not
need
him.
energy.
His clone ain't get no tan yet.
Y'all niggas
They just threw him out there.
It's so crazy.
Block,
to me.
video.
block was getting too hot.
Yeah, they said, let's just hurry up. Let's go make this video real quick.
That's crazy. Chris Brown, Chris Tucker, Charlie Wilson. All right, so what's the Superman? The black Superman name?
Calvin Ellis.
Calvin Ellis.
Damn, I was ready.
What you about to say?
Charlie Wilson.
Oh, my name is Charlie. See, they're gonna try to destroy that black Superman.
With a
No, I don't know. Well, it's
They trying to get rid of us, bro. They trying to get rid of us. They trying to get rid of our history. You hear about that shit in Florida?
I was ready.
I think the most exciting podcast I ever met. Yeah, I was ready. Let's not even talk about it. Just know I was prepared for the slide.
I was ready for that one. I like how you did that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but seriously, like Florida, they're trying to get rid of black history in the fucking schools. Like, what are you guys talking about? And then they're saying that they're gonna leave in the history books, or should I say, put in the history books, that black people learned slavery skills, and that is like real life skills for them. That was what they was learning, and they want to put in there that black people fought back, like it was a problem.
like we
30
were the,
lashes for you.
We were the original Americans.
I feel like we were the
I'm
original
high.
Americans.
We were.
We were the original
Yeah.
people on this fucking planet.
Facts. Well,
You mean in the state,
in this
Area.
United States.
college,
Yeah.
village, colony?
Because they came from somewhere.
Them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they
the
came from somewhere.
Europeans,
Yeah.
They came from somewhere.
European people,
Probably something else, but somewhere.
European, sorry, I was about to say European aliens, but then I heard a video of somebody talking about the word alien and how it pertains to black people. So I have to do some research on that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I asked you to
it's a
send me
couple
that.
things. It's a couple theories about that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not fucking with this Florida stuff. I'm not fucking with Florida. I think that's so petty. Like, they would do anything to destroy our history or or switch it up. It's like all of this shit is media.
You know,
Yeah.
and looking at like what they're trying to do, they're trying to flip our perspective on what slavery was. And how,
Right.
Like, think about it. Like they said, we fought back, and then it was a choice.
Are they
It wasn't
rebranding
a choice,
slavery?
and we didn't fight back. So they're trying to make us not fight back now. It's like reversing.
I feel like
the
they're
future
trying to
psychology.
Rebrand the history.
Yeah, they're trying to take it all
They're
out.
just rebranding it. They're like, oh, you know, No, this instead.
This is what happened.
This instead. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that's why they start like when probably a couple years ago when they was like tearing down these monuments for these people?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that was the start of the rebranding?
Yes. I thought that a lot of the slave statues was fucked up to still have them around. But I also thought about like the history they had, right? Anything that was like a worshipy thing, like that was like glorified. I was kind of like, all right, we could get rid of that. Anything that was a symbolism from that time that stood as positivity when it in actuality it wasn't a positive thing. I wasn't fucking with that. But if it was like just standing there, not generating anybody any income, I don't know how I felt about them snatching it down because it's a part of the history, right? When you go to ask who is this man, you gotta also answer what he did. Yeah. But if there's nothing here, then what story do we tell? Yeah. Whatever just like they got rid of Jesus' bones, they getting rid of the bones of the past now. Like whoever's bones, they just going around picking and plucking and getting rid of things, and nobody's gonna be here in 100 years to tell a story. Yeah, so they can put any narrative they want. So it's gonna be anything that they want.
In 200 years, Martin Luther King gonna be white. Yeah,
because none of us are gonna be here, and they're gonna strip it out of the books, and they're gonna make new. They're gonna put books on the internet, and then you could just manipulate all of that anyway. The only thing that's gonna exist is everything in the present moment. But then it's like, is that like the ultimate waste, kind of?
I think that's what happened prior to this civilization.
Are we about to have a Big Bang? Like here on Earth?
Solar flare or some kind of cataclysm.
There's been a lot of flooding.
Yeah. This shit is going fast.
But it's been a lot of flooding. Like it be flooding. It was a fucking ice flood in Europe this weekend, Friday. Yeah, the streets was like flooded, and then it was like ice. It was a hailstorm, and the shit was so bad that like it was having like big pallets of ice like streaming through the streets in water. That's crazy. Yeah, I seen the video when I woke up.
That's scary.
Yeah, that shit crazy. It was people that stand outside looking at
scary.
Nah, it is. That shit is wild.
But we're setting ourselves up to look crazy. I don't know what we're doing to our country. Even y'all see that big ass Las Vegas sphere? Mm-hmm. That shit that's like the biggest. Insane. What is it? The biggest projector in the like United States, or is it the world? Or something?
I think it's in the world. That shit's huge.
That shit is fucking.
You know
dope,
what I've been thinking about? Like
they got to do a Comic-Con there. That shit would be a dope ass Infinite Tsukuyomi.
What is it called?
Infinite Tsukuyomi.
What is that?
It's from Naruto. It's
Come on, Infinite Tsukuyomi.
Yeah, it's like a big dream plant moon. It's like the plant casts a shadow on the moon of a Sharingan eye, and it puts everybody in a dreamlike state. I'll show you.
I need to watch that show. That's kind of deep.
Yeah, it's a lot of life lessons in Naruto that people don't want to look past the cartoon of it.
Symbolism though, and all that shit, right? Yeah, I understand that. This sphere shit. Have y'all ever heard that people should not live in states that's like, this is something a friend of mine told me, and I might have said this before on the podcast, but people shouldn't live in states where it's a lot of lights, because that's how like people in other countries know where to attack.
Yeah.
Tourist destination. Yeah. They're going to blow up this shit first.
Because all of the light, it's like,
that's a big ass. I wonder if you can see that shit from
It's space. That's what I'm saying. It's so big. Like, that's like a big target.
It's crazy you got to quote space now, because see it from.
Because you don't know if it's space?
Yeah.
Shit wicked. This is America.
Yeah. Why you say that?
When I say what? This is America? Yeah. Because it is.
You sound like that nigga. This is America.
Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
Because like when I was a kid, I thought when we were kids, really think about this. When we were kids, America was the place. You would read about other countries and how it was poverty. Like you would see in the arms of you would think about that shit. People donating money to get these dogs off the street. Also, like, and this kid starving in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was the American dream was alive. Cereal was amazing. We didn't know what was in the milk. Like, it was great to be American.
McDonald's was real.
Foreign exchange students were coming around. They were like, "Oh, welcome. We're so glad to like be here." Like, people were glad to be here, and now like this shit is crazy.
This shit is good.
Our shit is fucked up. This shit used to be fly as fuck. And it's people that still believe in the American dream that still can come here because they shit been fucked up forever. So they can still come here and build and be a part of the American dream. But like for us that reside here, that this shit I'm ready to.
My thing is,
I'm ready to go.
I know Africa been beautiful, Iceland, and even back then, like they only show you that one little
piece.
Like it's not even. It's like a small city in a fucking country.
It's just like any ghetto.
Yeah, and they go there and film, and then 2 miles up the street is people darker than my shirt with a $6.9 trillion mansion out there watering they goddamn caturas.
Giraffe in the yard and shit.
Giraffes, lions running around, and this is everywhere in Africa, like in other even third world countries. Like, granted, there are some that are very like run down and stuff, but Barbados is very beautiful. People thought when I came here, it was goddamn huts, and we gotta go spear fishing, and we gotta go hunt for fire. Cut down firewood every day, and you go shit in a
survivalism
bucket
or some
and
shit.
Throw it or something out, and it's just like. That's just the ignorance of like what they're kind of taught or portraying over here as
media.
Yeah,
media is for sure. I got a homegirl whose family is from DR, and like
we got bad. It's bad in some places.
It's bad, but it's bad everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
But she was like her family member had a bad perception of black people because they portray us at the time on the news in DR real bad. Like so when they came here, they was just like. Ooh, those black people are so dangerous. Cause all they ever showed was like bad shit.
Bad shit, yeah. That's what
and
I
they
found
feed
out.
that. They feed that to other countries, and then vice versa. They show us other countries poverty stricken and shit.
Man, when you ain't gotta leave the country, man. Before I went to Chicago, I thought I was gonna fuck around and I was gonna have to be careful. I thought I was gonna have to get a strap to go out there and drive, goddamn, and not take a flight.
Whole time,
but whole time like that shit weak as fuck.
I would what?
Yes, that's what I'm saying,
I just meant
bro.
like it's a nice place, and
it is a nice place, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's weak as fuck.
I can say one of the places that I know that lived up to the hype of all the shit I've been hearing about when I was traveling. Shout out to you.
What we do?
Because everything that I heard about Newark was kind of true about Newark.
Oh, you went there?
Yeah,
it's a nice place.
It was like for 3 days because it was some work shit. But other than,
it's a nice place, yo.
I heard hundreds of gunshots along those 3 days, though.
I feel like when growing up in the hood builds character.
It does.
Yeah, right.
It definitely does.
It also pounds on pounds and pounds and pounds of trauma and self-esteem issues and confidence issues that we might not even understand until we become adults.
Yep, and that's the thing, because it was crazy as I was thinking about while you was talking, I'm like, well, if I had somebody to give me a better perception of what the fuck going on and like tell me like, hey, it's okay, your life's not gonna be like this all the time. Like, you have a chance to change your life one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then it wouldn't be that trauma, but like, you don't get that all the time or every time or sometimes none of the time. You know what I'm saying? So it just be like, it does create trauma.
But do you feel like people, like what you said, you would have wished somebody would have told you your life is not going to be like this forever? Do you feel like people that don't have hope can't, like, give hope away? They don't have anything. They don't have anything in their cup to give. So, like, like our parents, for example. Now, I'm not saying our parents in particular, but parents of kids that grew up in the hood. Some of them didn't tell their kids that there was something outside of the hood because they didn't know what that looked like either, and they didn't know how to give that to them. Like I can't give you something I don't have.
I don't know, or I don't even know about.
Right, or I'm unsure about because now I'm like, it's not there.
Yeah,
it's a nasty roller coaster of like trauma, bro.
I understand.
I don't like that.
But that's what I will say. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I had a lot of people behind me when I was coming up, all the way through high school. But then it's like when I got to college, like I was kind of in my own world.
Yeah.
So like the support system back home, from my inaugural family, like it was different. People died, you know what I'm saying? People sick and shit like that. So now like I'm in this space and the people that I do talk to gone.
Yeah.
So now it's just like I don't got nobody to tell me like it's not gonna always be like this now, like because nobody prepared me for after graduating. Like I didn't know nothing about credit. I didn't know nothing about really saving. I was still a college athlete that knew every time I get a check, go have fun. Cause when I was in college, I didn't have to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was on scholarship so it's just like, you know, you get that refund. You go on blow a bag, goddamn, turn up, eat good until it's gone, and then you wait for the next one, or you wait for that stipend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, or that MEAC check, that shit used to. But anyway, yeah, like it's just different stuff. You know what I'm saying, that comes into play when you think about it. But so like the only thing that like could help probably that parents might have been able to do was to just try to make sure they were, I guess, like for example, like athletes, like doing something, like having a teacher, like if there's a teacher that's investing in the child, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, make sure like, oh, go to your band teacher.
Right,
like,
right.
Go learn some music.
It takes a village.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like just trying to use their resources that they have better. You know what I'm saying? Like hairstylists. You always get one thing a black parent gonna do.
Yeah.
Is get their hair cut as a man or style, whatever your hairstyle, whatever. And the same thing for women. That's gonna happen. No matter what.
You think
through my that's what I've seen through my life, because I didn't see like I've seen parents like going through it, but they gonna get their hair. They gonna get certain stuff.
I've seen
now I'm not saying everybody.
I'm
not saying everybody.
Yeah.
But I've seen some people like just make it happen. Just make it happen.
Yes, 100%
you know what I'm saying.
Agree.
So like
it's those make
use
it happen
those
parents.
resources. You know what I'm saying. Let her go to the shop and just sweep hair until she can learn and then same thing for the men, barbershop, whatever. And even this is the thing that I learned coming up. Like your kid always don't have to be the athlete. Start getting him into refereeing. Start getting him into coaching. Start getting him just learn like the game or
find an interest
or whatever their interest is. Like just go ahead
outside of the sport. It's like
outside of sports also
sport.
like you know what I'm saying.
I just other avenues other than
I don't use sport because that's me. You know what I'm saying. But like other avenues that they interest.
That this still boils down to knowledge. Sorry, Will, I keep doing that. I think it still boils down to knowledge, right? Like you could tell me back then that if I liked basketball, I could be in the WNBA, and I was short, and I'd be like, no. But I never knew that I could be like, I knew I could be a coach, but I was still short, so I could barely play. But I never knew that I could be like, until I got later in high school, knew like about sports medicine. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Where we're from, nobody's teaching us about the sports medicine, or like you could go to school and be a psychologist for athletes. You know, or they need assistance. You know, that the sports medicine people need assistance. That's a gateway to that world. But our people don't know about that.
Just like equipment managing
and military.
I think that's why the internet is so important. So important. It's out of control now, but it had a good run and it changed a lot. I feel like it took a nice sledgehammer at trying to balance the playing field for people.
I also feel like on those times we had career days, we didn't have enough altered careers coming in.
I agree.
It was always the same shit. It was always every career that I've ever been to, it was always a cop.
But they have
it's always EMT. It's always a doctor. It's always the same shit that we see either high level, some shit that you might be able to reach, or some shit you see every day.
Well, you know, when I was in a DARE program, we had like an investor. He invested in the stock market. He invested in the stock market and real estate.
Never had an investor like come to a career day.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, I think that, but you know, this investor was friends with my teacher. So my teacher brought the program. Like when they brought the program, she was like, I want to request him to come and be my class. And I had this teacher 2 years in a row, so it was dope. And he bought these bomb ass chocolate chip cookies every time. But my point was like, I never, now that I'm an adult and I think about it, I forgot about this. That's crazy. But yeah, we had like that opportunity. I do think that they set these programs up to like exclude Black and brown kids from those people outside. It's a part of building the project. It's not a part of the project, you know. The investor is not a part of the project. And the internet allowed us to see outside of the simulation of being in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now when you take the gates off and people start to seep out and people start to seep in, things have to ultimately, it's balanced, like, right? Yeah. So I do think they set that up. They do that on purpose. They give us firefighters, cops. These are also like the same people we're going to end up seeing and having to deal with that they assume in our lives.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to end up in the hospital shot or hurt, You know, cops. Those are the people that take care of our neighborhoods. We probably gonna deal with them living in the hood.
Yeah, because I've been seeing you my whole life. 'Cause it was this cop that used to kept coming to the basketball games when I was in high school. Like I had him from my freshman year through my senior year, and like we just kept it started my freshman year. We started seeing each other, and then we started having long conversations and shit. Like, and you never like, you got a point.
I ain't gonna say his name because
the sickest part though is like I lived on a block with a judge, so that was cool. And he told me that you have to be an attorney, and I'm like, okay. So I had a lot of different people in my life, but I still didn't know a lot about a lot of shit that I know now. But these schools never thought like, you know, maybe we should bring a mechanic.
Yeah.
Like as much as boys that like cars, like maybe we should bring a mechanic in this bitch so they could like show these niggas you could fix cars and make 6 figures too.
they barely brought any trades in and shit like that.
They never brought a trade in.
I ain't never seen a plumber come to career day.
I never seen a trade.
I ain't seen an electrician,
HVAC, nothing.
HVAC?
HVAC.
Go crazy. They get crazy bread. I ain't
Yeah,
never seen
no.
HVAC person come to career day.
Yeah.
But maybe that's when they say bring your parents to work day. But they know these kids in the hood ain't got 2 parents sometimes. Sometimes. Not all of them. Sometimes.
Yeah.
And if you got 2 parents, your parents ain't got time to be taken out to go to career day.
Exactly.
Because it's going to cost way too much. I know that as us as adults.
You missed that 8 hours? So.
Baby. I wish you would tell me you got to go to career day. I'll beat your ass. It make you think you got to be really grateful for what your parents were able to do. You know, like being ungrateful is some real childish type shit.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah,
Damn right. And I had a situation this morning where somebody was very ungrateful and it pissed me off.
What happened?
So, something happened last night with the TV.
At your crib?
At my mom's crib. And so, it was my granddad. So, he got this big ass, like, it's like a 80-inch TV.
Oh, I was about to
Right.
say
He
90.
going crazy.
He be in there lit, right?
Can he see it all at the same time?
Yeah, he just sit there, and he
Old
he had
as
the right
fuck.
distance. So at his distance, it probably looked like a 70, 75. You know what I'm saying?
This a big TV.
His eyes, everything you can see is just.
But he like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no TV. My mom was like, you know, I guess you just gonna have to read the Bible and listen to the radio. So he was like, he ain't say nothing. So then my mom was like, Isaac, can I look at your TV? I said, I ain't got no, like, my TV, like, I ain't hooked nothing up. I ain't got no strings. I don't even got no cable box. Like,
I ain't got no TV.
you know what I'm saying? So, like, and I said, it's just a video game. He's like, I'll watch that. I said, what? You gonna watch the video game?
You gonna watch that shit
And
on
then my whole
repeat.
thing is, like, once the game over, like, you gonna have to roll out the room. Like, you ain't gonna be
Wait,
able
he
to,
in
like,
the
sit there.
wheelchair?
Yes. I call him Whoop. There it is. Me and my grandma used to call him that.
Yo,
We used to call him
I'm weak.
Because he ain't never try to walk. So we call him Whoop. There it is. Whoop around that corner.
I'm telling you,
He
we
be
gonna get that
quiet too. He used to be
sponsorship.
quiet. He just whoop around that corner.
On a quick side note, week 3 Bojangles.
Yeah. Anyway,
Get at us.
so
Talking about ghetto.
so yeah, he was like, yeah, let me watch your TV. So I said no, cause I got the game system hooked up to it. So, he's like, I don't care. I watch that. So
What if he
then,
ain't playing the game?
so listen, check this out. So
Netflix on
this is when shit got real. So my bag is on the you know, I gotta go to the gym. So my bag on the dining room table. Goddamn. Man, so I go in my mama room. He watches me walk in my mama room. Right? I get behind the door because he started coming to the room because he trying to call me and shit. My mom was like, he outside. He was like, nah, I just watched him walk in here. She was like, nah, he outside. He was like, all right, bro. I was behind that door for 5 minutes. You want me to tell you why?
Why?
He was at the front door, sitting there just like this, waiting to see me. I swear for God.
Nah, I'm gonna see what I see.
swear for
top of
God.
that.
I swear for God. So my mom was like, me and my mom was sitting there, we laughing. We laughing. So she was like, unlock your door. I'm gonna take your bag outside. I was like, bet. So I unlocked the door, you know what I'm saying, to my car from where I was at. And then from her room. And so then I hop out her window and go around the house. She put my stuff in there. I hop in the car. I'm backing out. All you see is the door come flying open. Yeet, got there. And all you hear is Isaac. And my mama was ignoring it, right?
Yeah.
I was ignoring it. So then next thing you know, she was like, Isaac, daddy calling you. I was like, I gotta go. He goddamn dip.
Pulled
He
off
was
on
like,
his ass.
yeah, bro, like you wilding. And I'm just like, bro, like, but the more to the story was when my mom said you can watch my TV. He said, I don't want to watch your TV. It's too small. And I didn't like that because it's just like, bro, like
Beggars can't be
I already
choosers.
exactly. And I'm just like, bro, you want to watch TV, but you're not willing to just watch this. And I said, that's
Right.
why your ass finna stay here on Earth. That's why you're not gonna be able to go to the wrestling place. That's why you're not gonna be able to go see grandma. Because you don't want to take the lessons that you 88 years old, about to turn 89, and you still don't want to take the lessons that the universe is trying to give you. It was something small.
Yeah.
Even something as small as just watch the TV. Just be content with what you have at this moment. Just be thankful that you can watch TV.
Yeah.
Because now you can't watch nothing because she didn't close her door too. So
Sorry,
now you
Granddad.
just gotta read the Bible and just sit in the kitchen and
Watch your thoughts.
he sat in the kitchen and just looked at some cereal. I swear to God. And just sat there and just went through his
Read the
brain. I'm
ingredients.
sure he just went through his brain with, I don't know what he was going through, but he just was going through files in his brain, I guess, and just sat there.
We used to look at
Twiddling
cereal.
thumbs. No, the cereal was open. Like the cereal was in the bowl. No milk.
Just dry.
Spoon in there, bananas in there. He just
Was you watching it turn to fiber?
I
I
don't
ain't
know.
never been-
I don't know. I'll let you know when I turn 88. I see
Goddamn.
what happened.
I ain't been that high.
Will, I remember.
I figured it out.
It's banana bread.
What?
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like but like I'm in a situation right now where like I'm going through some things that I just gotta, push through until for a little while.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, my brain is trying to fight with that old me of, all right, we about to break down, we about to freak out, we about to goddamn.
Yeah.
And but the new me is like, relax.
You got it.
We got it. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna do this. We're gonna bop. Just make sure you go to the gym. And that's literally the same. That's how my brain works now. Like,
Make sure you.
I don't care what happens throughout your day. Just make sure you go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? That's where we're gonna release everything. And then after
Yeah.
that, we'll talk about everything else later. You know what I'm saying? So like,
That's
yeah,
your
I don't let
clarity.
that ungrateful yeah,
Don't let that ungrateful
Yeah.
shit fuck you up.
yeah. That shit just.
Aw.
But
Well,
like I said, I learned my own life lesson because by me seeing that, it let me know because I told you this morning, like I was feeling off.
Mm-hmm.
But like once I saw that, it was just like, let it go. Let it
Clarity.
go. It don't matter. You're gonna figure it out. And if you don't figure it out, you just gotta be patient. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm all right.
it work itself out.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about ungrateful people, Will T? Oh.
That's exactly how I feel. You gotta take a fucking breath sometimes and realize that
If your perspective isn't up to par of understanding the basic needs of life or the basic necessities that you fucking need, you can't keep looking at shit on a fucking level of what you see in everybody else get or social media or this or that and this, that, and third, and then look at this like, oh, I don't have that, we don't have that, this can't be. No, I don't got time for that. I don't got patience for that. That's very stress adding, and yeah, no. Like you can't live like that. If you live your life being ungrateful, you will never have anything. You'll never be able to keep anything. You will never learn the value of anything. You will never be able to really understand or be grateful for what you already have if you just keep looking at, oh, this is not enough or this isn't good enough. This isn't like what they have. So I'm not going to truly enjoy what I actually have now.
Yep.
Like,
And I had a conversation with somebody recently about that, like making sure you're thankful for what you have going on, because you can't look at other people's lives and think that just because y'all the same age or they younger than you that you supposed to be in a certain place. Some people take the easy route. Some people lives ain't meant for the easy route. Everybody's life is meant for certain things, and that's why last week we said what's meant for you is what's meant for you. What's meant for somebody else is what's meant for somebody else.
Yep.
But you can't live your life story off of somebody else's life story. That's never gonna work, because that's now you living their life.
or trying to live their life.
or trying to live their life, not your own.
That's
You would never be
because
able to get anything else better than what you got if you keep being ungrateful for what you already have.
Come on now.
it's because we live in a popcorn microwave society, and perception becomes reality without nobody showing the work. People online make this shit look like, for real, really think about it. Look at all these girls coming out talking about their BBLs and how much they was so painful, how hard recovering really, really was. All these girls thought they could run and get a BBL.
Yeah.
But the perception was you could be a bad bitch overnight. Only 6 weeks to a bad bitch. And I'm not, getting on girls with BBLs, because to each his own. If that's what makes you happy, we ball. But what I am saying is perception is cool. Everybody want to be rich, but nobody want to do the business for 3 years and be broke. Nobody want to work 2 jobs. You know how much money I spend on what I'm telling y'all, what I tell y'all I invest in, that I be trying to do? There's so much money I lose. But at some point,
it's gonna hit.
And when it hit and it shows out loud, niggas gonna be like, I want it.
Yeah.
Do you really?
Let me rephrase myself. Somebody called me the other day and they was like, oh, you got a work from home job? I was like, yeah. They was like, I want one. How you get that? Nigga, you know how many years I had to learn to do sales and marketing? You know how many years I had to spend my winters outside in snowy weather knocking on these store owners' doors to get 5 minutes of their time for them to buy this product, and I had to be told it wasn't good enough? Do you know how fucked up my knees and back was? Boy, if you don't get off my phone, I was so insulted that the perception was that I could just get this work from home job. But the reality was it took me years of learning business management, logistics, sales, territory sales. That shit took me years of work, blood, sweat, and tears. And if you know, you know. And Will worked there for a little while, and he know. One of my previous jobs. Like, I was so insulted. But the perception is, I can get this. You got it. So it's easy.
Oh,
and that's not the truth.
Application and show the work and allow on the resume. No, it ain't that easy.
Even this pod, yo, as Isaac is coming in, like, I used to watch pods and I'd be like, this shit fly. But as I started to invest my money in equipment, as like the hours that goes into watching, cutting this up, learning the rules of these platforms, learning, how do they make money off of this? How do you market this? What can and we can't do? I got to put it on this social media. I got to sign up for that. This got to drop at this certain time. This got to have all that shit. It looks sweet, but these people online working real hard.
Yeah. My brain was fucked last night.
Perception becomes reality real quick, but it's what you see.
Yeah, it's all about, it's always about what you see.
Y'all been seeing like background characters?
I'm about to say it ain't out, yeah. A lot of times, because some of the shit you see, damn show ain't real.
Yo,
some of the motherfuckers you see, damn show ain't real.
I be feeling like I be seeing background characters.
These niggas be non-playable characters.
Even at my child. Grand Theft Auto. What you say the other day we was talking about?
Like, you could be at a certain part in a game, and you know everything around you is moving according to what you doing. Mm-hmm. But you over here in San Andreas, right? Mm-hmm. Vice City, everybody's just like, until you get there. I be seeing a lot of like the same, like you driving or in a store or something like that, you see somebody red shirt, blue pants, white hat.
Yeah.
You see them twice in the store, but you damn positive this is not the same motherfucker.
Nah, facts.
You go down the street to 7-Eleven, you see the same motherfucker but different. Maybe a weight change or like driving or wherever. I'm thinking that a lot of these motherfuckers that's like not on the same like level of consciousness or same mental plane as you in this life. Some of these motherfuckers are just space fillers. Because I was seeing videos of motherfuckers in traffic and there's no accident. It's just a clear ass road ahead of you. But 3 miles back that way is back the fuck up. But it's just a car that's just sitting here, not doing shit. Person behind the wheel just look like a motherfucker you see on fucking Need for Speed. Yeah, just them stupid ass cars that be getting in your way.
Maybe they be high.
That's
They be old.
What they
not old like can't drive, but like from my perception, because I understand where he coming from because I be going through that shit too. You know me. Mm-hmm. You know how I drive. We is out here. This is Gran Turismo.
Let's go.
We gotta ride. Like, you know what I'm saying?
This is Midnight Club 3.
Come on. Like, you got me fucked up. We
Y'all
is
need
out
to see
here.
niggas.
So like, I'm a dipping in Dodger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, I be working on my athleticism too. My break game is good. You know what I'm saying?
Reaction game.
Strong. You know what I'm saying? So goddamn.
Breaks.
What I'm saying? Oh, basically, like you end up cracking that seal, getting up there by that person. It's just like
Ready player one.
you in this 2003 Honda Corolla in the fast lane going 55.
Maybe they lost.
No, they know what they're doing. And I feel like he right. Like they be sent. Like I really be feeling like they be trying to set us up to have traffic because like the key is always to keep us away from our family. Everybody.
Well, I'm not even talking about this in traffic. I'm talking about like even people outside,
general,
like
yeah.
in my neighborhood.
Oh yeah, but I was just piggybacking off of who he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? But like I agree because it's people outside. Because I didn't. You remember how me and Shay said we both feel like we seen that person before.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I be really suspicious of new people in my like now age. I don't know what it is. I'm real suspicious of strangers.
That shit crazy.
And yes, that same person, even that person since day one, I was always like, I don't know.
Something weird about them.
Yeah, it's a lot of new people. Like I've been living here for 1 year.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of new building in my city.
Yeah.
But I've been seeing like I've been seeing a lot of new faces.
Yeah.
I get people's numbers. Like I'm that person. I will take your number down. And I will use it if I ever need it. Like if I ever think about it, I will use it. And I will take that number. But I be seeing people one time and never again. Yeah. And like I remember in my city, I used to see the same people. And I walk my dog, but like I was it's people in my city and I'm a city kid. So I be outside all the time. You know, I knew all the niggas on the block.
Yeah.
In my neighborhood. I knew all the niggas in my neighborhood when I had a house.
Yeah.
In my old house, when I had a townhouse. Knew everybody, knew my neighbors, knew the kids, the raggedy ass kids. We keep tabs on kids. We keep tabs on everybody.
Yeah, of course.
Kids, the adults, the aunties, uncles, the dogs. We want to know who dog this is. This neighborhood, my nigga, I done had so much turnover. Mm-hmm. The turnover is crazy.
I believe it.
It's people coming from down there that I ain't never seen twice. Mm-hmm. It's people walking up and down here. I be seeing niggas new pit bull style breeds. I'm like, who the fuck are these people?
Yeah.
God be dropping new animals and shit. You ever seen?
Who are these people? And I don't know who these people are. In my Walmart, you know, I worked in the Walmart store. Yeah. You know how that is. You know how that is when you walk in this. You see the same customers. Yeah. I be seeing many new people. I be seeing so many new faces, and I'm in the same stores around the same times. I don't know if we are seeing people change or if we really living in this like time warp. I think so fast.
I think we dimension jumping because there's no way in hell some of these motherfuckers, some shit just is different. But you will argue to you purple in the face that this was a certain way.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know because I be feeling like that too. Like I'll see somebody and then 2 months later they look like they like aged 5 years, or they age backwards. Yeah, right back to that Jamie Foxx shit. I don't know, y'all. So if we believe in aliens and we believe in shape, like changing, reptilianism, that's what you guys say, and shape changing,
shapeshifter.
Sorry you shapeshifters out there. No mean to upset you. Something about scrolls I learned the other day from the show Scrolls. We'll get
what show?
The show we're talking about the Marvel Invasion. Secret Invasion of Marvel. Get your scroll on. But yeah, those people. Scrolly people. So do y'all think that like, so if we saying, sorry y'all, I'm trying to get my wording together. If we saying NPC, are they like the scroll people? Do y'all think this is real? Like the background drug dealer on Grand Theft Auto that's standing with his arm crossed, they exist. You can just kind of push them around, punch through them. They just background people. Are they acting? And who control them?
No, I feel like for example, all right, let's get deep then. I feel like all them niggas that did the mass shootings, is them.
Scroll people.
Yes. They were designed specifically for that task. That's it. They were raid, like, you know what I'm saying? You give them to a family, whatever the case may. Let's just say this. I ain't gonna say it's a fact because I don't know if it's a fact. Right. But theoretically, I feel like that would be.
They were manufactured for that.
You know what I'm saying? Like they might have started with the whole parent situation. You know what I'm saying? Give them 2 parents. and then have the baby. And the baby grow up to a certain age, you know what I'm saying? Because they can do that now with DNA and all that stuff.
Mitochondria.
You know what I'm saying? So boom. All right, boom. Turn certain age, you get to the age that they want you to do it at. Boom. Shoot everybody
Nucleus.
up. Now we take you to jail. And they take his ass somewhere else and start cooking him up again and getting ready for whatever they want to use him for next. Change his face, whatever. But that bot is going to get used again type shit.
Okay. Is that like where they get the term energy can't be destroyed, just redistributed?
Oh, shit. You always be doing that.
What?
Taking shit deep.
You know how I get down.
That shit was like right here. You always say,
I'm just saying. You basically said that though, right?
Yeah,
like the whole
basically.
balance thing all over again.
Yeah.
Balance is the key. And if you don't get your balance on, I don't know what to tell you.
Because that's like, they killing off, they getting population control. They taking out specific people.
Which is a long stint out plan.
Yeah.
Ago.
They've been doing that. They've been doing that for ages. So then it's just like between that, taking out specified people, specified groups and stuff like that.
History.
Or attacking specified groups or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Going down that line is just like, not necessarily how can you not believe in that theory, but like it makes the theory stronger, in my opinion.
I think a lot of people just think that the whole conspiracy people are crazy because they're not ready to really believe what the fuck they're hearing. They're so comfortable with the lie or the narrative or perception they're trying to push, and they're just not ready to accept it. Yes, Isaac.
So what I end up because like you remember I had this conversation with you because I saw something. So what I end up learning was like a lot of people that are kind of in that bubble of not being open to things. They have an idea in their brain of either the way things are supposed to go or what they think things are. And basically, when you speak out against their idea, they feel like you're attacking them, which makes them less open, which isn't your fault.
Yeah.
It's their fault. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what I end up learning about that whole situation because I thought the same thing too. But now when you genuinely think about how people argue their point, they don't listen to what you're saying. They hear you. They don't listen to what you're saying. They hear you. And then they have something else to say about what they feel. You see what I'm saying? They feel like you're attacking their idea. You're calling them a bad person. You're degrading their idea. So now you're talking about them. And that's not the case. I just don't agree with your idea.
Right.
We can agree to disagree on ideas.
That's my favorite line.
That don't change how I feel about you as a person. Your charisma don't come from this idea.
Yeah, you just process different.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Your heart don't grow from this idea. How you use your emotions and your feelings don't come from this idea. You know what I'm saying? So like, it should be able to be okay. That shit was twisted. Your face was crazy.
It was mad twisted. But that's my favorite line. Like, we can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I 100% stand on the side of that. Like, people talk to respond. They don't talk to listen.
Or understand.
They just want to, hear what you, let me hear what you got to say.
So I can get mine out.
Right. I need you to listen and to process. And now I'm in a space where it's like, I don't know how we got to talking and listening, but I am in a space where it's like, I'm going to say this, and you ain't got to respond. You go ahead and sit with that. I'll make sure I leave enough time so you can give you some time to sit with that. Because it'd be selfish of me to expect you to have a response right now.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and sit with that.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it once you. And I'm also in a space where it's like, I need to sit with this because I don't know how I feel yet. And then when I could really calm down and rationalize how I feel about things, I'll do it. Even if if I'm disagreeing about something I'm passionate about, like, let me just take your point and stick it in my pocket for a minute and walk around with it for a minute.
Yeah.
And
that's
then I'll get back to you. Come bring me some facts or something. I'll be like, come through rats, right? Like, rats basically don't have no.
Rats got bones.
They barely got bones. Them shits be going under the
They got
doors and
gristle.
shit.
Yeah, they got enough for you to be able to cook it if you was on Naked and Afraid.
Could y'all survive on Naked and Afraid?
The 14-day one or the Group 21 one?
Good question.
The 14-day one.
Yes. Wait. Where I'm at. Yes.
You naked and afraid. I don't know.
No, what I need a climate. I need a climate.
If you
It's
say
the sun.
Amazon,
I need a climate.
It's the
Amazon, no.
Yeah.
The Amazon like rainforest.
Yeah, you got the rainforest, Isaac.
Can I be on? Can I?
Will, you got the desert.
I can do no.
No, you
I
get
can
the
do
rainforest.
I can do the Amazon rainforest.
Okay.
Because all I gotta do is find it, get close to the beach. I'd be locked in. I just gotta get close to the border.
Me in the
I'd be
desert
good.
with no water and shade, I'm a dry up. Like
No,
That's the only one I couldn't do. I couldn't do like
cook.
the safari.
the woods.
That should be hot. I could do anything in the woods. Anything with trees around, I can do.
You can do it.
But as soon as you send me to Africa in the safari, bro, and I gotta like
it's shit over
live in
there
a
the
cave for a
Amazon.
little bit, or like build some rocks to make a little like. I will have to. You remember I told you I gotta kill I don't want to get that water buffalo. I'm gonna get his ass.
Sleep in that bitch.
It's
Eat that bitch.
it's a snail over in the Amazon. That if the slime
gonna
touch
lick it?
you, no.
Oh.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, you dead.
You dead within 10 minutes. So
So you would keep the desert.
I'm gonna find shit. I don't know. It's gonna be hot as hell in the daytime, cold at night. If I can find some sticks or something, I'll burn a little fire.
You gonna burn
And then-
fire in the sun?
I mean,
You got to.
At
It's gonna be
night.
cold as
No,
shit
at
at night.
night.
At night, the temperature drops
Oh.
below. Like sometimes the temperature can drop below freezing in the safari.
Better get your water
That's your
buffalo.
fucking. Get that coat.
I don't know, man.
Locked in.
For the daytime, I don't know what I'm gonna do because ain't no shade.
It is, son.
It'll
You
be
just gotta
something,
find
right?
it.
Yeah, you gotta
just gotta
find
find it.
I'm gonna find a
You just gotta find it.
hallucination. I'm gonna get you sitting underneath a cactus, burning my damn back
We're
off.
gonna be on that bitch like oxtail.
Rice and peas.
You go like, oh, there go Bojangles.
So bangles.
I'm weak as hell. Nah, for real. Nah, what about you? You got put in. They took your ass to fucking. You in Alaska.
I about to say, put me in Antarctica, nigga. I'm breaking into something. I'm breaking into a spaceship.
I think I'll be alright. I'm naked.
Where?
Nigga, and afraid.
Nah, but I'm a pop star.
They only did one season of that too. Cause
'Cause them
niggas
niggas
almost probably died.
they probably
but they
lost
only stayed.
limbs.
They didn't even stay 14 days. They only stayed 10.
Yeah, I would have had like lost my limbs and shit. Imagine being naked in Alaska.
Nope.
Hey, you just gotta find a
First of all,
what?
imagine being naked and afraid in Alaska. Let's go
Yeah.
ahead and all get. Let's all take off.
I was already there. They just,
Wait a
I seen
minute.
the season.
You
I
got
already saw the
3.
season, so we good. I know what it's like.
First 20.
I ain't
Alaska.
doing it.
This is Alaska.
What I'm gonna do? Hit them with an ice pick.
The warmest it get is
You
negative.
get to take
10,
you a
probably.
weapon. You always get one weapon to go with you, so you can take whatever you made or whatever.
too cold to use.
First of all, them deers not even trying to cold. They gonna come out like the ass crack in the morning when the sun is out. Like, oh, y'all, I'm gonna be too tired and cold.
You gonna be too cold to use that goddamn. What you
I'm
gonna be
naked.
like?
What's my other thing I can get? Can I get a sweater?
No,
I just
that's
be
only that's
naked.
only naked and afraid for love. You get stuff like that.
I don't even love
They
nobody.
got that too. Yeah, I ain't watched that. I
That's
watched
crazy.
like 15 minutes of it. I just want to see what the concept was, but that shit's stupid.
I'm not doing this Alaska naked and afraid. I would rather be clothed in the ghetto.
I'm going.
What was it? What we call it? Scared and
Clothed and scared.
clothed
or
and
some
scared or
shit.
some shit. Yeah, yeah,
You go around the
yeah.
ghetto. You go around the hood and shit. You be like, yeah, niggas will rob your ass. Clothed in the ghetto.
Armed and afraid.
Come on.
There we go.
Oh, that's Will.
Armed and nervous. Yeah, armed
That's how
and nervous.
we'll be at midnight. Like, all right, bitch, don't fuck around. I'm nervous out your. I let this
ain't
shit off
nervous.
on your ass.
I'm ready.
Sheila gonna be there.
Run up. Sheila with me.
I'm weak as hell.
You hear that, Chicago?
Oh, earlier I said I wanted some traction.
Who has the best hospital?
Nowhere.
In the 757?
Period. In America. Have y'all heard?
Supposedly John Hopkins.
John, isn't that like a teaching hospital also?
New Amsterdam.
Mhm.
No, I'm playing. That's a good show.
Could be.
Them and Duke University I heard Duke has a phenomenal hospital.
How much is it to open up a hospital? I can imagine it's like
Probably gotta be like a bill.
I tell you, whatever you spend.
Now for sure a bill now.
for sure.
For sure.
It's a multi-billion-dollar business. It
I
has
say whatever
Yeah.
you spend, you're gonna get their money back within the first week.
Yeah.
Let patients in and they got shit wrong with them.
Because where we
You
live
gonna
at,
get your money back.
there's new hospitals that opened up since I've lived here. There's there's like 2. But who the fuck got the money? Who has the money to open up a hospital? How do they get opened up? How do I make an investment?
You gotta
You gotta be in a certain tax.
I about to say
bracket
you probably gotta be in the first certain tax bracket and you probably gonna have to like
Secret society,
yeah.
hospital society.
Yeah.
society.
They got them.
Yeah.
For
Because
what?
they'll have the people on the wall, and all them people look like they be knowing each other.
Why do we not create our own secret societies? Why is it so hard for black people
We do have
to
our own.
organize? Well, how do we get in touch?
We got to reach a certain tax bracket
Well, why are we not creating one for the poverty stricken to work together to get up there?
because they're making sure we don't do that. That's what
No,
they're trying
they
to do.
are
They're trying to
not.
stop us from doing
They
that.
are not. We are. Because we don't know how to organize. We
I
keep
think
blaming.
we do. I
We
just
don't.
don't think.
We don't.
I think everybody focus on other shit.
We don't.
That's the point. People don't know how to organize.
That don't mean they don't know how to organize. They just got other shit going on.
They don't know how
'Cause
to organize.
If you could
towards a
organize, you
common
could focus
goal.
on everything, and you could organize time to focus on the common goal.
I'm kind of focused on myself right now. So
See, black people, we don't know how to.
I got a lot going on.
I know we all do.
Yeah. So
But
that's
you
what I'm
know-
saying.
But like you said earlier, community is the gateway to growth. I also think that we struggle to learn. Like, I feel like we live in a generation where we know better, but they are teaching. But now, we
I think people just want the easy way out.
people want the easy way out.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's just. I think if genuinely like people just want the easy way out. Like personal opinion, like this NPC, like going back to the NPC. All right, I understand people is making money,
Mm-hmm.
but personal opinion, like, would you rather? Personal opinion, would you rather like make your money doing some simple ass shit? That's what my girl will call it, cause they look simple as hell doing that shit. Like some of them people look real simple.
Yeah.
Doing some of the stuff. And then like, or would you rather like work hard for what you genuinely believe in instead of just trying to get some quick money right now?
I
You know what I'm
would
saying?
work hard for what I believe in, but I would also work to get some quick money right now to put it into what I believe in.
Mm.
So I think it depends on
I don't
the
know.
plan.
I feel like they be looking. I ain't
Think
doing
about
that.
this. Ice cream's so good, right? They
I'm
make
lactose.
that's not the
I'm
young
just
lady.
playing, I'm just playing.
But look, she make $4,000 to $7,000 a year. The plan if we pay $50 a week, it's gonna take us 2 years to save $7,000. She make it in a day.
But she also got OnlyFans.
That's not the point. We talking about her doing this. She making 7 stacks in a day. So she ain't even got to do this forever. She just had to do it to the point where if she's smart enough, if she making 7 from that and 3 from OnlyFans, she making 10 a month. She making $120,000 a year in like 2 hours.
I'm putting the mask on.
That's what I'm saying. It's people be ready to be like,
We doing crazy shit, but
personal opinion, some shit I won't do.
I'll pop some popcorn and make some
Okay.
sound effects. Yeah.
Some shit I might not do, but I'm not gonna knock you if it worked for you.
Oh, I ain't knocking nobody's shit.
And if you smart, hopefully you doing a business on it, cause that shit ain't gonna pay forever.
Agreed.
Yeah, that shit ain't nothing's guaranteed unless it's real estate.
I don't like that shit though.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's all
I just
business.
don't like that shit.
All right, but I'm definitely listening and taking this in because it's like all this shit is really just a big ass business.
It is.
And the only way you can free yourself from this personal opinion from what I've been learning, the only way you can free yourself from the simulation is by giving yourself financial freedom.
Yeah.
That's the only way. Because then at that point you can do whatever you want. You're not doing what's part of the system.
Yeah, I feel like I agree with you. Like, and if it's not financial freedom, it's like freedom of the land. Does that make sense? Because if I have land that's good, what else do I need to survive for real?
And or then you can, if you want to get deeper, then you can say the same thing for people that are like that don't care about like the financial freedom aspect or the lay of the land aspect. That's just more of a spiritual freeness aspect. They don't care about like having somewhere to live. They don't mind roaming around. Like it's really people like that.
Yeah, I do.
And
I
they
do.
like just spiritually, like, but spiritually, like they're sound, like they're
Yeah.
connected to
They're at
nature,
peace.
like they're able to survive and move about this world in a discreet way.
I feel like that's because the system is built on finances and business, but like life is about like love and peace. So ultimately, they're fruitful within, which is like what we're all kind of chasing for financial freedom from, to have time to be fruitful within and comfortable at the same time. So I think that those people, they just don't, comfort isn't a factor for them as much as it is for people that's like, oh, I have to be financial free, because they want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A certain type of, we
Right.
can't even say comfortable because they are comfortable.
Right,
So we'll say
right.
a certain type
Of comfort.
of comfortability.
This shit is a business, bro. If they could have it their way, you'll be for sale, Isaac. You will. Me too.
I mean, technically, I am. Cause
I'm talking about.
we all are. Cause we're under British rule. Like we're owned by Britain, but with our social security numbers. So we could technically, if they wanted to, they could technically like. Genuinely, technically, they could sell our ass if you genuinely think about it.
You know what I was talking about this morning? I first of all, I agree with you. They could sell us to other countries.
Like I just had that. Really, that's why my face like this because I just sat here and thought about it. Like they can genuinely sell us
because they own us.
They genuinely do own us.
We're part of the business.
We're literally a part
of the business.
Yeah.
It's all business.
That shit is crazy.
That's why business is such a hard skill to learn until you learn it. It's language, bro. It's like you as a language child, like if you sat and read business books, you'll probably be great at it because it's a language. Even the thing you sent me to watch on TikTok with a person, and I was like, it's all semantics. And it's all a language. That's why this country's language is all fucked up like that.
For real.
I had this quote that Killer Mike said, but I can't find it. It was about organizing. He was like, it was basically along the lines of like, if you organize and plan, you reduce your anxiety because you like, damn, I can't remember. It was so good. It was basically like, if you organize and plan, you reduce your anxiety because you organize and plan, you reduce your anxiety. Some shit along the lines of how it worked in the circle. But like the more you plan and organize, the less anxious you are about the shit that you don't have to worry about because you've planned for it. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is a fact.
Agreed.
And I'm the worst planner. Y'all know me. I'm a forgetful person. This don't go in one ear, out the other. But like, if I could just organize and plan.
I've been holding myself to a lower standard.
Yeah.
For how I'm moving, and it's helping me keep my high standard for myself. That makes sense because I'm not overthinking it. I'm like, oh, I have to go to the gym. It's like I know I'm going to the gym. Relax. You know what I'm saying? I have to make sure I eat. I know I'm gonna eat.
Right.
Relax. You know what I'm saying? Good. Yeah, like I need to have this. I know I'm gonna get it. Relax. Like
I ain't even got trip.
Yeah. So like it's just being patient on yourself. You gotta be patient on yourself. The only way you can hit your highest level is if you're patient on yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Be patient with yourself.
Consistently. Like I told you, I've been taking this real neutral state of like moving about. And even when it comes to like talking, except for like, of course, when I'm in a high energy environment, you know, niggas turn with it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, I be trying to keep a real neutral vibe, not trying to get too high.
Yeah.
Not trying to get too low because like that'll keep
balance.
Like one thing I learned through my life, like all the like coaches, teachers, and even people I've been around that been able to like keep that same
level head.
Not like the Kawhi Leonard method, like not showing emotion. But like, of course, you're gonna show emotion sometimes. But like, when times get rough, you just like
rock solid.
Yeah, we here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like,
I need to get
being
some
able
of
to get to that, being able to get to that level and keep it through the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm trying to get at. And I feel like these next 2 weeks is finna be.
That's it. You got it.
Damn right, I'm about to handle this shit because I ain't got no choice. I
done quit my old one for my new one.
I gotta figure it out.
I fucked around.
Yeah, but. At least I found out something good. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around and found out some bullshit.
You be sick about it. Sorry, I keep kicking you.
No, you good. I didn't tune that out by now. That's been a segment of the show where I just become a audience member and I just, sit back and take it all in.
What do you call that?
What?
What do you call that?
Will's off-world experience.
What the fuck you talking about? Oh, when he just be here like this.
just listening to y'all. I be
Will's off-world experience is crazy.
Wowie.
Oh wow, I like this.
That is good.
That's a dope ass video game. Will's off-world experience.
Yeah, you see, you got the best one. You can do a lot with yours. I really
like that.
You can turn yours into a PSP game.
The smoke break and the skits in between.
Come on now. Yeah, I told you. Oh, I show him your Viagra commercial.
Blue Chew. He said Blue Chew like
Blue
28
Chew.
times.
Damn right, Blue Chew.
That shit was hilarious. All right, you guys, you ready to wrap it up?
Funny. Bitch.
Come on. Shout out to the Black Eyed Peas. Well, we guys, we really kind of got on a tangent. No, that's from Isaac. We really got on a tangent today. What? The bitch thing.
What you thought it was?
She said shout out Black Eyed Peas. So I was like,
That's just something I've been saying for years.
oh, okay.
When Lil Wayne did that song, I Got a Feeling, at the end, he goes, shout out to the Black Eyed Peas.
I'm weak. Shout out Chris Brown.
Shout out Chris Brown. This is the second time we brought up Chris Brown. Chris Brown becoming a new Whitney on this topic, on this podcast.
No, that's not like
All pun intended.
y'all funny.
Come on.
Oh shit. Y'all niggas crazy. That's 3 times today. 3 times in one day.
Y'all are sick.
I only
Look.
put the one.
All right, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with us if you fuck with us. Thank you
Yo.
for tuning in to another episode of Turnt Wit podcast. You know what I'm saying? I am your host, TT. I'm sitting here with my other 2 hostess for the mostest. If you're a hotep, you won't fuck with this, then this is...
Willie T.
Hey.
Okay.
Come on now.
Turnt.
And on the other side of that guy,
Bit eye.
come on.
Honey. Hey.
I want y'all to remember a couple of things, that God's timing is good timing. Okay? We got some quotes for you guys today from the rest of the gang.
I'm going to keep it simple. Carpe diem.
You know what I mean?
Seize the day. You only
Come
have
on.
one set of 24 hours within that day. You can do whatever you can do to make yourself better, make your situation better, make your environment better.
No kizzy.
And always remember, it's okay to be okay. It's okay to be okay. Everything doesn't have to move at your pace. Everything doesn't have to move fast. Nothing has to be expedited. Just be where you at and be okay with where you're at. You're fine. Trust your process.
Trust your process.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Fuck with us if y'all fuck with us.
Come on.
Follow us on all of our socials at Turnt Wit.
Come on.
That's at TOOTURNTWITIT on everything.
Oh yeah, this is my boy Poppy P. Hunnit.
Oh my gosh, I think
Follow my dog.
Poppy P. Hunnit. We gonna put his information here for them to follow him. Y'all fuck with him, Poppy P. Hunnit.
Hello.
Okay, and this is called 100 Pound, 100 Brick.
Hey.
I was all into this shit.
At the bottom broke, ain't have nothing. Started bagging up them ace nails up first on every Sunday. A lot of niggas.